Hello, Scoob again. Not again, this first time. First vlog ever, and we're about to drive an hour to go to a supermarket. We're going on a trip!
Rocket ship zooming through the sky, little Einsteins.
Yeah, so we live in Baltimore, or outside Baltimore, but we have a H Mart and we have a GW. Now, if you're not...
a Lotte.
Oh, and a Lotte. We ain't gonna talk about Lotte, but, well, we're not. Anyways, H Mart, they do have Japanese products amongst the GW, which is a chain Chinese supermarket, but there is subtle differences, which is big difference if you like us and we like Japanese food. And I wasn't going there, but unfortunately 3 cooks messaged me over IG about this place, and it opened last Saturday at the recording of this video, and it's the Lunar New Year week, so hopefully we will be able to, because I think on their IG they said that they're breaking out a whole ass tuna, and that looks big tuna,
several 100-pound tuna.
But for most people and for us, I figure before we go off, certain subtleties of a Japanese market that we are looking forward to, besides the fact that there is a website called Say We, which I use to supplement some of the Japanese things that I want to get. But there are certain things, like for number one, the fresh snacks. Now, I'm not talking about I'm not going to show you a Pocky and the random stuff, because you can
get that at regular grocery stores nowadays.
Yes, you can get it at Giant, Wegmans, Whole Food. Like it's way more.
You can even get Pocky from Costco now.
Yes, Pocky from Costco and possibly Sam's Club. But what we're going to look for is soy sauce, aka shoyu.
Or tamari.
Or tamari, which is gluten-free.
Naturally gluten-free.
Natural-free soy sauce, which she likes to use in her cooking over shoyu. So if you're watching this and if you want to use more Asian-based or soy-based things, tamari is naturally gluten-free. But the thing is, they also do make a low sodium version of tamari, depending on that. So we're going to be looking at soy sauce. We're going to be looking at rice, because that is a big difference. We are going to be looking at the fresh snacks. And when it comes to the food, stuff, the Chinese markets, the ones that I've been around the Philly, they always have a stand where there is a Peking duck and 2 or 3 variations of roast pork. And if you go to H Mart, then you'll have your standard stir fry, which is bulgogi, spicy fish cakes. But most importantly, the soup is dubu, which is hella good. But
don't forget about the kimchi.
Oh yes, kimchi. H Mart has a massive kimchi sections. And
the flagship store actually sells kimchi refrigerators.
Yes. We live between 2 of them, and the one that is farther away from us actually sells multiple kimchi refrigerators. So we're going to be looking at that. There might be some greens, maybe shiso, mizuna. They should have a decent fish. Oh yeah, speaking of seafood, which a lot of people really don't realize, like outside sushi and ramen, is that they love their fish roe. And a popular one is mentaiko, which is paddock fish roe. I follow this chef on YouTube, and he is known for making a tamagoyaki omelet. Tamagoyaki, which is a rolled Japanese omelet, and he put a lot of paddock roe with shiso. So now, without the way, we're going to drive to Virginia, and I might get harassed because I'm wearing a Philadelphia hat.
You definitely get harassed.
Because
you're going into Commander's territory.
Why don't you just call them the Commoners?
Because that's rude.
Okay, she refers to, by the way, she's born, raised in Baltimore, so she refers to the Commanders as the
Commoners.
So yeah. Not only do you will never find this in an H Mart or a GW, but as I said before, not only do they have fresh natto, but they have frozen natto, along with seaweed. I might buy that. So Shanae found, which is awesome, which also goes with our thing as I mentioned earlier before. We got the yuzu oil.
And yuzu juice.
By the way, this is $15, but yuzu is expensive. Last time I checked, yuzu, what do you think? Like
the fruit?
Yeah, like fruit is like $15 for a piece, right?
Like 15, 16. Like for a pound, because you only get like 3 or 4 in a pound.
Yeah.
It's like $18.
Yeah. Very expensive. Haven't gotten any nori or kombu, but I should though, because there's something that I need to make. Oh, in my Japanese cookbook, there is a way for me to like cure fish in the kombu and make it taste like meat texture. All right, there's gonna be a lot of stop and starting videos, but I've never seen this dried shaved tuna. This is a topping. Yeah, itagaki, but I've never seen this before. Have you? Because normally when it comes to toppings like okonomiyaki, I normally just use katsubushi, which is right over here. This is pretty much like a very good, this is like one of the biggest companies that will sell katsubushi over here. I know I have a bag of this, but also I still got some different thick cuts from Tsukiji Fish Market. Okay, I'm in the curry section. I'm being really picky with my own personal opinion, but I do feel like golden curry is the best, ranging from mild to extra hot. Just to let you know, Japanese really doesn't like spicy and stuff like that, so if you really want something hot, always go for extra hot. I will say that this brand right here, they make a good cream stew, which is right here. Shanae can attest to you that I made so I like this brand, but only for the right white stew. Shanae can attest to this. I once made a coconut beef cream stew with this and set her co-workers family into madness, because the only thing that they want to eat was this. The only thing I did was,
I think they still talk about it.
yes, the only thing I did was beef, this base, coconut milk, and not cheap sake. So I think this is the first time I am in a Asian supermarket, and normally in H Mart, GW, they would have different types of tiger, cuckoo, but they got zojiroshi. I will say this is awesome. Not only do they have different types of rice, but you can even bake bread on it. There's an anime that can teach you that. And they have a...
Oh, they have the water dispenser.
They have a water dispenser.
Nice to know it has not dropped in price.
I will say that if you like tea and coffee, different coffee and teas to a lot of the snobs are brewed on different temperature, this is the best thing. She loves tea, and when it comes to green tea and different tea temperatures, she will switch it.
Absolutely. Every day if I have it. Every day.
Now, as they got placeholder in line, we're checking the food menu. See here, they got karaoke, shrimp, pork. If you ever see tonkatsu, katsu is pork, chicken, cheese. I did see that the ikuro karaage is out, which is shocking. I figured the tori would be out. Ooh, they got donbori, gyudon, always a classic, and hot teas. I'll eat everything on here. Thinking about buying me one of these aprons. This buy it costing $70. These are looking hella clean. debating about between getting the Neko or the waves. We don't care about the Fuji section to see. Sorry, if they have a certain cut that I could try to make chassis with. It's this cut called Copa, which is the Italian version. And I wanted to try that. Oh, they got Wagyu here. Top blade. I actually had this when I was I had the Kobe one of this when I was in Kobe. Prices are not bad on these. They have a one of the few things I don't like about Japanese food, which is very popular with childhood, is natto, which is fermented soybeans. And there's a trick for you to eat them because it's so slimy, like it's from a sci-fi movie. You pretty much gotta take it with your chopsticks and then wrap the slime up, and then that's how you break it apart. I've seen this type of dashi before, or at least this brand, but this is a granulated type, the same as hondashi. Hondashi is a quick, instant method with essentially a powder, which is like this. This is good because essentially you're getting 2 pounds, which will last essentially a year if you don't make dashi every day. But also, I actually haven't seen this brand yet, kombu kelp, which is normally made with kombu. And this is my first time seeing this karage mix. Salt flavored salt. Do you want to try some?
Sure. There's also a soy and garlic.
We're gonna get the salt flavor, the soy and garlic flavor. Shanae makes karage from scratch, but alive. We got one more thing. The unbagging. I guess right. Unbagging. So, start off with the green bag. She got some stuff that she just threw in there. You want to explain to what this is?
The leafy green vegetable. I'm not going to bother trying to explain to you what the name of it is because you're not going to remember. But it tastes really good. You can pretty much saute it the way you would cook anything else. You cut the ends off here, chop it up, throw it into your skillet with some oil, garlic, ginger. Perfection.
What, is this like Gai Long?
Yes.
Gai Long. So she got this.
That's like the Chinese name though.
Yeah, we don't know it's just a Chinese name, which is Gai Long. But also H Mart, which Korean also calls this as Gai Long. Very good, very leafy.
They probably don't have a name for it.
They probably don't have a name for it. So earlier in the video, we got the dorayaki. For the people
The yuzu dorayaki.
Yuzu dorayaki. You want to tell them what dorayaki is?
Dorayaki is a snack dessert. It's basically 2 pancakes. It's traditionally made with red bean paste, anko, if you're familiar with it. This one is filled with a yuzu filling. And yuzu is a Japanese citrus. It's kind of like a lemon and a lime. But Japanese.
I don't like citrus, but I do love some yuzu. Next, maitake. Get it around from here. This is like the most common way that you see it. I think pretty much this brand is also gets sold in Wegmans. The English.
This one we only get in H Mart.
Oh.
I don't think they carry it in Lotte, and I haven't looked in GW.
Also, the English name is the hen of the woods mushroom, which is very popular in menus. Yes, if you ever see hens of the wood mushroom, it's a maitake. And then
this thing by itself is about $4, almost $5, just so you're aware.
And then we got ourselves some
peach jelly.
Peach jelly. And then these mentioned earlier, get one closer.
Rice balls.
What's left of the rice balls is literally when we was in line, they had a tray of eel rice balls, and that went hella fast. Okay. Eat this. And actually, what we said before, which is karage, which is different than katsu. Katsu is normally flour, egg wash, and breaded in panko. This is not.
This is closer to tempura, but not the same.
So yeah, so we got the salt flavor and the soy sauce and ginger, and also I guess the best way that we could probably describe it is probably Japanese chicken nuggets.
I mean, that's literally what karage is.
Yeah.
Japanese fried chicken.
Yeah, just diced up, specifically from the size. One of the things that also never seen before, because as much as the Japanese like to do stuff from scratch, they also prioritize, because of the same work-life culture of trying to
They
make.
prioritize convenience and simplicity.
Yeah.
So everyone can enjoy the deliciousness of karage without having to spend hours to make it.
Just like the convenience of curry. Now, curry is a very staple of Japanese cooking, if you don't know that. But also, this roux, if you really want to make it from scratch, takes 45 minutes. Now, the Japanese have a smaller kitchen, which is smaller than this, and they ain't got time for this, just like most
They don't
of
have
them.
the space.
Or the space for it. And also, the average Japanese kitchen, and if you can afford one, only has 2 burners.
Ooh, that's fancy.
And 3 if you're lucky. But anyways, I digress. Back, mentioned this before, we got some mirin, which I'm an idiot because, I don't know, we had mirin.
I told you we had mirin. We don't use it that often.
And now I got this,
I
so.
don't think you use it at all, do you?
I do at times when I'm making eggs, but unfortunately, we got enough mirin to last all year.
Put mirin in the eggs.
Yes, sometimes, not all the times.
Weirdo.
So what is next we got in the bag? What's in the
My
box?
favorite! Taiyaki!
Yes.
These are very, very small taiyaki. And I think these are chocolate. I might be wrong though. I don't care what it's filled with. I'm gonna eat it regardless.
Yes. Yes, this is chocolate. Because this is chocolatto. Because I work in Japanese, and anything foreign gets written in katakana. So taiyaki, and then right here, which is the flavor, which is chocolatto. And this right here just says oshi, which means delicious.
The yuzu products.
Mentioned this before. We got cook your head close up, yuzu flavored oil, and yuzu juice. This can also be used in marinade, and the thing is that yuzu juice is strong, so you can add it to like soy sauce based stuff, or a commonly used in ponzu, which is a fish based soy sauce base, and
Ponzu is a citrus soy sauce.
citrus based soy sauce base. Sorry, that's commonly used for seafood, aka fish. My apologies.
Make it confusing for them. They're already confused. Miso.
Oh,
Miso.
we bought miso, even though
Aka
that,
miso.
okay.
It's important to distinguish that. This is red miso, not white miso. They are completely different. They taste completely different. Personally, I prefer red miso with meat.
This one has no MSG, which doesn't really affect us that much. Trinae got the oyster. This. Sorry, I thought she got a shiradashi, but she did not. She got. Get a little. This is oyster soy sauce.
Yes, it's oyster flavored soy sauce. I don't know why you thought it was a shiradashi. It's clearly black.
Well, because I saw the label.
Shiro.
Yeah.
With Shiro.
White, but there's also. Anyways.
Now what's left is your stuff. Where do you want to start with?
Oh wait, you forgot about. We got some strawberry matcha tea.
That's strawberry green tea. Do not confuse that with matcha. It is not matcha.
Sorry, I assumed it was once again me.
Matcha is a powder. If it's in a tea bag, it's not matcha. They're lying to you. And sesame oil?
Yes, we got roasted sesame oil because we ran out, and also she wants to, for her own cooking, get ginger and just let it sit.
I want to make American.
Then my stuff, I got the like unagi, which is eel, and I got sea bream straight from Japan. Sea bream, I ate this a lot every day for breakfast. And if you ever see Thai, and also it's commonly referred to as Thai snapper.
Taiyaki is shaped like sea bream. Thai, sea bream.
And then
That's it.
last thing, I got a Japanese style apron, and they had, I think I'm pretty sure that I mentioned that there were 4 different ones, but these are a common apron that goes around your waist. Very cool. I tried this on at the store. Rotate this, but yes, pretty much think badass. I do. Yep, and that is everything that we got from Marufuji. If you're still watching this far, thank you for watching this far. Once again, please like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you.